Madam Chairwoman, Mr. Chairperson, members of the committee, Francisco Lobaco, on behalf of the American Civil Liberties Union. A lot's been said by members and panelists in terms of the potential overbreadth and vagueness of the initiative, but I just wanted to speak briefly on just one point that hasn't been touched, I don't think, sufficiently, and is troubling to us from a civil liberties standpoint, and that's the provision that requires all registered sex offenders inform the police of their online screen names or other internet identifiers, as well as their ISPs. The provision raises significant free speech concerns because it essentially eliminates the ability of registrants to engage in anonymous online speech and imposes a substantial burden whenever the registrant wants to use a new online platform. As you know, the Supreme Court has long held that the First Amendment protects the right to speak anonymously. The initiative infringes on that right because of registrants to speak anonymously on the internet, because it means that a person who was convicted decades ago of a relatively minor sex offense, such as indecent exposure or a crime that has absolutely nothing to do with either children or the use of the internet, must now inform the police of any name he or she uses in any sort of online discussion group. For example, nearly every newspaper that allows online comments on its articles requires commentators to create a username and a password. Most people who do comment create a pseudonym for the username. Same thing for any screen name that a person uses on Twitter, LinkedIn, or any other number of means of posting information or engaging in dialogue on the web. As you know, we nearly have, I believe it's close to 100,000 individuals who are required to register as sex offenders, and if this initiative passes, registrants would have to submit a list of all these names, IDs, internet IDs, to the police immediately, is what the initiative says, and would have to inform them of any new names within 24 hours of creating or using them. They would also have to do the same whenever they visit an internet cafe for the first time. And of course, failure to do so would be a felony if the underlying crime is a felony, and a misdemeanor if the underlying crime is a misdemeanor. We do believe that the use of internet for legitimate and lawful purposes should not be so restricted. And as Mr. Amiano points out, this raises significant constitutional issues if in fact this initiative were to pass. Thank you.